We met Father Mars Capone yesterday, and that's kind of where we had to stop. That's true. I threw a rock at him. Eat rock, I said. Eat rock. I felt bad. I felt like I should have taken that fight more seriously, because my first attempt could have been my last attempt. If I hadn't dicked around and thrown a rock at him in his werewolf phase, and then he just prison pummeled me to death. Good old Papa Marzipan. No, Sidewinder, it wasn't too bad. Brizzy threw around a couple of things like, you know, you'll be able to find new weapons, and did you find this boss yet? And it was like, from a chat member, I'd have been real pissy, but from Brizzy, it was really just my friend who loves this game so much was super excited. Anyway, Gimme 2. Thank you so much for the 31 months of support. Alright, let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can get this back in our bones here. I need bullets, too. Who did this? Jambrew! With 100 bits. Throw bits at Daddy Gascoigne. I'm gonna say Gascoigne, am I saying that right? Oh, I like fell down on him. That was kind of cool. It was like a drop attack that I put on him. I might need to go, like, I might fight my way to the mist. I don't like doing this. I need to farm up some, like, I don't have any consumables right now. Hey, friend. There we go. I need the bullets, baby. If you're saying it right, I've been very misled. I have no idea. Stupid ammo shortage. I need bullets. I hear ya. Come on. Lock on. Stay on target. You wouldn't be willing to come over here, would you? There we go. Gassonet? I have no idea. It looks like Gascoigne to me, but I'm not basing that on anything. Yo, for real, if they come down here. Oh no! Eat rock! Yeah, you'd be amazed. You'd be amazed at how divisive it would appear. You'd be amazed how divisive it is. The Kane choice. Smashly, I'm so effing excited to start this game. This is day 2. I have Aaron. I have Aaron. There we go. Day 1 was yesterday. All you really missed was me trying to internalize the mechanics. I kept trying to make it Dark Souls, and I kept trying to make it Sekiro, and obviously it's neither. So it took me a day to shed some bad habits that are not going to serve me well here. But I did get to Father Marscapone. And I nearly, you know, I don't want to give myself too much credit. I feel like I almost clapped him on the first try. I've been too resource deprived to really give him another shot. Old Papa G. But I'm already kind of, I've never been down this way before. I'm already instantly kind of in love with this game, if I'm being honest. It's too early for me to say like, oh, well, this is clearly better than Sekiro, and oh, this is clearly better than the Dark Souls games, but I kind of adore this game already. It's fast. What the fuck? I have regrets. I don't wanna. Back up, back up, back up. We don't have to do this. Fucking so much health. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. I'm at a fucking loss right now. Nope. Sure wasn't. Nope. Sure wasn't. You're gonna want to track him. I guarantee it. That was. So that guy exists. Smash, there's a boss down there. That, the celestial beast is something else. Holy shit. I'm going back to Father Marscapone, man. F that thing. I don't have to fight that. Well, you plague-ridden rat. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm not spending my quicksilver bullets on you. God almighty. Alright, so it dropped a bunch of bullets, which leads me to believe that there is a way to stun and parry that guy. Old daddy gas can. That's a very poor assumption. That stinks. Well, in that case, I want to believe that there's a way to parry that. I could understand why it would probably not be true, as it is the size of a building. You don't happen to have the heals in you, do you? I think the cleric beast can be parried, but most of the bosses in this can, the thing is variably difficult, though. Yeah, I won't lie to you. I've been really struggling with parries in this game. I don't want to break my arm clapping myself on the back, but I did a really nice job. I did a really nice job on Sekiro of parrying people well. Oh my god! That didn't work. Get off me, fool! Just lay down. Just lay down. You don't have to get up. I gotta instantly use them, which is fun. But at least I have them, I guess. I got to a point where I turned Sekiro into like a ballet. It was like a dance. But man, on this one, I am struggling to really grasp the timing of the parries. Ooth, I appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, it's very different from Souls. It's very different from Sekiro. It's gonna take some getting used to. Revan, I'm in the same boat, man. I loved Sekiro's fight mechanics so much. Part of it might have been that I was pretty good at them. Part of it might have been that I was pretty good at them. Once they snapped into place, I really felt like I knew what I was doing. What is X? Oh, you mean to clear that out. Gotcha. I don't know why does it do that? It shouldn't do that. It shouldn't be allowed to do that. Come on, boyos. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered with this game that occasionally doesn't want to, Oh my god, the Molotov. I can't be bothered with this game that occasionally doesn't want to take the information off the screen for me. Sure, Smash. I would imagine if you combo the oil and the molly, it would be more intense. That strikes me as reasonable. It does more damage. It makes sense that it would. Yeah, Smashley is one of the only people on the planet who is allowed to openly coach and backseat me because she has world records in this game, and the rest of y'all, just people. Just normal humans. It's not a diss, I guess. I can kill this guy while I'm waiting. For non-bosses, most enemies in this game highly benefit from you just getting in there and attacking them before they do anything. Game's all about speed, fast weapons, quick attacks, stun locks. I was actually starting to pick that up a little bit. I want to get this guy down here. Alright, well not this guy so much. Yeah, this... I'll beat you up first. angry. Angry! But please hit him! Did I run out of stamina? Yeah, the big boy not so much. I thought I could just finish him. At that point, I didn't want to spend a Quicksilver bullet on him. I was sitting there mashing the living shit on the... I'm married to the cane because people are telling me I shouldn't be. It's like in Witcher where people told me... It's like in Witcher where people told me not to put points into Igni. They wanted me to put them into Quinn. So I ran Igni the entire way. So when I picked the cane initially, it was literally... I was just like, oh, that sounds kind of pimp. And there were people who were like, you're absolutely right. It is super pimp. And you are correct to think so. And then there were other people who were like, of course Taffy would pick the worst weapon in the game. And I'm like, and now I can't go back. And now I can't go back. Now I have to use the cane. Oh my god. I should have locked on. I get grumpy because Wolfman doesn't... You can't lock on him through the doorway. So I was just like, I'll just rush at him without the lock on. I probably should have. They aren't wrong in a way. One big complaint I have about the game is you kind of get married to a weapon about halfway through. It's really hard to change because there aren't enough upgrade materials. I'm not saying that I'll stick, like, I may not stick with the cane the whole way through if I find that for my first playthrough I'm really struggling. And enough people are like, yo, Taffy, like, we get it. You don't like being told what to do. But you'd be doing yourself a huge favor if you switch to blank. Then I might do it. I know that I'm not currently married to this weapon. Oh my god, now I feel like I have enough. But at the same time, like, in the early goings, enough people were like, you'll never be able to do that with the cane on your first run. And I'm like, well, fuck, now I gotta find out. Oh, Logic, what's going on? I just got started. I really just got started today. Oh my, no. No, 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 no. Too many. Too Moss. Too Moss Grande. I don't understand, like, am I doing that too late? I can't tell if I'm doing it too late or too early. Well, welcome to Yarnum. Too early? Okay. It's good to know there's no indicator. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but with Sekiro, didn't I kind of have, like, visual indicators for when it was time to parry? Or was it just judgment-based, and after a certain point in time, I just knew? I feel like the game told me kind of when was... Yeah, like BloodBorne just says die a bunch and figure it out. There's an indicator for unblock or parryable. BloodBorne just says fuck you, learn. Good, okay, that's okay. As long as I know we're all in the same... As long as I know we're all in the same level playing field, I'm okay with getting my ass kicked a lot. As long as other people didn't have that information and I'm just playing without it, then I'm okay. That doesn't hurt my feelings any. But I'm happy to find out that I'm not missing some indicator where it's like, does Taffy not see that blinking above the dude's head? As long as it's literally, yeah, as long as it's literally just the game being incredibly unforgiving, I'm fine with that. Blood echoes retrieved, you rat bastard. The rule for directing me to content is literally just, if you think I'm about to leave an area and miss something forever, there we go. I just gotta remind myself, just balls of steel. Balls of steel. Just constantly wait until you feel like it's the last minute, and then give it a shot. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, nope, nope. I see you. You look pissy. Okay. I knew what I was trying to do, but yeah, like I literally didn't know if I was too early or too late or what was going on. I can get the space donuts from Krispy Kreme. Yeah, there's a Krispy Kreme just down the street from me. I haven't had donuts in... I don't think I've had donuts in a year. Maybe even over a year. It accounts for why I'm so physically fit these days. Did you guys know I got a blood vial? Come here, fun boys. Okay. What's the setting here? I don't know. Yarnum? Yarnum. It's like, as far as I can tell, it's like Victorian steampunk Dark Souls. That's literally the best I can think of to describe it. The availability of regrets lets me actually learn how I can get good damage. Oh, it's Smashly, gotcha. Gothic steampunk Dark Souls. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That seems like it to me. Gothic steampunk Dark Souls. Yarn ham. Come here, big boy. Oh my god! I just let him beat the shit out of me! In that instance, I may have let him get too close. In that instance, I may have let him get too close, but I got paid for it, so it's fine. Oh no! I fucked up. Dude, it was Smashly who had to teach me. This is gonna sound stupid, chat. It was Smashly who had to teach me that it was okay to use healing in fights. Like, Smashly in Dark Souls 2 was like, why are you not using your healing? And I was like, because I've got too good to use syndrome when it comes to my consumables. And she went, that's fucking stupid. You're gonna die. And I was like, so you're saying it's okay to use my healing stuff? And she was like, bro, are you trying to no-hit run it? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. And she was like, that's pretty stupid. You should use your healing. And I was like, I'll use my healing. And the next thing I knew was like a boss fight I had been struggling with for like a half an hour. Instantly done. Instantly won. And I was like, yeah, this is much easier. Yeah, the Slacy. I was gonna end up getting to the end of Dark Souls 2 and having like 3 or 4 storage units filled with like healing crystals. Because I was like, I've never found a good spot to use them. What if I need this portion in the, well, yeah, what if I need this potion in the DLC? I'm gonna feel pretty silly if I beat this final boss and there's another boss right behind him. Oh, Belnick, sorry to hear it. Shit, okay. Oh, no, thank you. Dude, I guarantee you, Belnix, the moment Dan left her, he went right down to the warehouse and started fulfilling orders. Lizard, Drona, and Bearings, what's going on? Welcome. Appreciate you guys being here. That's what happens when you beat the boss with a +6 weapon and then you immediately level it up to 10 after. It happens to me all the time. Taffy, you get frustrated on this boss? I got him to his werewolf fun. Sorry, I got him to his werewolf form on my first attempt. Well, does somebody... Oh, hold on. Smash. I might have gotten a little full of myself. I might have gotten a little full of myself on my first attempt. I thought I was gonna one-shot him. Spoilers, I did not one-shot him. I did not kill him on the first try. This is my first time playing BloodBorne. It's day 2, but this is my first playthrough of BloodBorne. Oh, fuck it, let's just go. DC Gamer, tier 1, 20 months. Thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ!
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Well, the good news is I got him, but the bad news is he got me too. No!
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
No, 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 no. Fucked it up. Okay. I call horse shit on that hitbox. I was nowhere near that. Like, that's the second time he's killed me with an attack where I feel like if I'm right here, his attack came down like this, but it technically said that it got me. So like, listen, when I get killed, I'll own that I got killed. You know, when I make mistakes, I'll own that. See, Dickie, now I gotta play the entire run with the cane. Because, like, when people tell me how I gotta play a game, I went through an entire, how many hours does it take? How many hours does it take? How long to beat Witcher 3? About 100 hours. I played Witcher 3 for about 100 hours with a build that I wasn't crazy about because people told me it was a bad build. They're like, you're playing this RPG wrong, and I was like, am I? Alright, well I guess we're going all the way with this actually terrible alchemy build, and I beat the game that way. Use the bus, man, noob. Cobalt, how the hell are you, brother? I hope you're doing well. I hope you and the family are holding it down during, you know, what is just the most awesome
This is the story
18-month period of time in the
denizen
history of man.
cave.
This fight's fun as shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. I will say, chat, I'm not the biggest fan of some of the hitboxes, because in some of these places I feel like I'm being hit. There are places where I feel like I'm being hit where I'm not, it doesn't look like I'm getting hit on the screen. As a straight white male, Taffy needs to add a little challenge to his life. Guys, this is gonna sound like some of the dumbest shit you've ever heard me say, but if by some weird twist of fate, you found me but don't know Cobalt, you should follow Cobalt right now and check out how the granddaddy of variety casting on Twitch gets it done. I'm in hell? What does your version of hell look like? I just helped Justin get out of Florida. I've helped Justin escape that version of hell. I don't even follow myself. Oh no, let's not say we did. No, now's not the time to be collecting blood vials, you idiot! What does X normally do? Did I just button mash X? you press X to doubt. Crying baby, snow blocking the doors, dog whining, limited food for 2 days, and general frustration / cabin fever. Did you guys just get like atrocious ice? Yeah, as I say, you guys got atrocious ice and snow there, huh? That fucking sucks, man. I've been under sort of self-imposed house arrest since March of last year, and while that's tough, I'm fortunate that like my kids are both, you know, one's 7 and one's 10. So generally speaking, they're pretty good. Like, I can play board games with them. I can watch, you know, PG-13 movies with them. So like, if I was gonna get stuck in house arrest with anybody, I'm glad it's the family that I've got right now. Yeah, if you put me in this situation like 5-6 years ago, where one of them would be 1 and the other one would be 4, I'd be shutting my head in a door. Stars! Snow that froze, door opens 6 inches. No, I like all the sympathy, none of the envy. Come here, you. Come here. You and I gotta have a talk. Those didn't belong to you, friend. Dude, Cowboy Jesus, I spent most of this morning looking forward to BloodBorne. Our meat stick sponsor was here earlier. Yeah, like, why doesn't that always work? It feels like it should. Okay. Smash, is it just me or sometimes... Is it just me or sometimes does it feel like my like critical parry attack doesn't land when it should? If you're determined to use the cane, at least upgrade that shit. Better to have stronger poop than just poop. Yeah, but no, I hit the parry. I got the Law and Order dump. Executive producer Dick Wolf. I got executive producer Dick Wolf, and the dude was kneeling. And you said it during the Father Marscapone fight that at one point I parried him, knocked him down, and then ran up and should have gotten my little finishing, my riposte. But didn't. I'm not getting my riposts, and I feel like I'm like sternum to nose with these people. I'm inputting too much right before, so it's got to be... Okay, that's good. Good to know. It needs to be a cleaner series of inputs. That makes sense. If the power goes out, I'm literally just going to start walking out into the cold until I collapse somewhere. So, hold on. I got to... Here we go. Hold on, chat. Oh, God damn it. I didn't mean to save it. Stunning new footage has come in. Cobalt Streak, streamer from Tennessee, wanders out into the middle of the United States cold snap, disappears, found today, roughly a half a mile from his back door. Hey, it's me. Yeah, Arkham, one of the cool things about St. Jude each year, not that there's not a myriad of cool things about St. Jude each year, but one of the cool things about St. Jude each year is that there's a reasonably good chance that you can assume that you're going to get to see Cobalt and Lisa while you're there. That even if they don't end up going to all of the, like, even if they don't attend all of the St. Jude activities, that at least one day they're gonna load up and come into town and come cavort with us for a couple of bits. Alright, well, it's good to know that I need cleaner inputs, because I am engaging in a wee bit of button mashing right now. Not terrible button mashing, but if it needs to be like a Street Fighter 2 combo each time. Come here, fun boy. Oh, I fucked! Yeah, if it needs to be clean like a Mortal Kombat finishing move, then I'll... Oh, not that one, though. Are you about done? I want to do the thing. You look angry. Shining coins, that's new. Assorted shining coins which might guide one's way. Interesting. High level play is essentially frame perfect. You know what? I'm actually genuinely kind of excited that that's the case. There's a part of me that's like, I'm excited for the challenge of that. It's gonna be frustrating. It'll likely be rage-inducing in spots, but I welcome the in much the same way that I ended up loving getting over it with Bennett Foddy. I welcome the challenge and the disappointment and the frustration. of trying to find frame-perfect BloodBorne play. Justin says he's back with carne asada fries and a burrito. I'm gonna, like, listen, instead of engaging you in typing, which requires you to relinquish your burrito and talk to me about food, I'm gonna let you eat. And then when you're done with food, yeah, like, they're not fucking around. The burrito's there from Pepe's. So if you guys have missed it, Justin moved from Florida and now is only a couple miles away from where I live, like literally walking distance from where I live. So he asked where you should get lunch. The burritos there are like yay big. And it's the first place I've found in Richmond that offers any version of carne asada fries. No, 99 Flamey, he 100% said that he would give me carne asada fries. But I'm trying to lose weight. I put on so much COVID weight. In my opinion, this game is FromSoft's magnum opus. The only reason it's probably not talked about more is that it's a PS4 exclusive. I like... within streamer circles, within my circle of friends, this is pretty easily, like, nobody even seems split on it. You and Brizzy, the handful of people that I've talked to that know Soulsborne games, don't even flinch calling this their favorite. Including people who loved Sekiro. I loved Sekiro. Okay. Whoa. I don't know why it untracks there. That's frustrating. It shouldn't untrack after that finishing move. I still come back to it for like Smashly versus Stream sort of thing where chat messes me up with donos to charity. Sidewinder, I think I'd like to do the DLC too. I don't wanna. Oh, is that the carne asada fries? Jesus Christ, that's an entire tub. They have fresh ingredients. Like, that's a bananas thing to me. Let me find you an example of what, when I hear carne asada fries, like that might be too good. That like, it might be too well put together. Yeah, this is more like it. When I hear carne asada fries, generally speaking, I'm thinking of this. And this, like I said, kind of looks like French fries with cat food on top of it. Generally speaking, when I go to places that specialize in like Mexican street food, we're talking about, like, it kind of looks like the world's most mediocre French fries topped with wet dog food. I'll just sit here and eat my frozen... I about asked a stupid question and asked if you had power. I mean, I guess you could be on your phone, but, like... Cobalt, you find your way to Richmond, Virginia in the after times, and I promise you that Justin and I will put together a shindig for the ages. I can almost guarantee you that chat would have our asses if we didn't. I'll watch Twitch on mobile if I want to half doze on my bed. We have power and I haven't wandered out into the wild yet. Good. Good, good, good. Dude, I saw some crazy shit out of Texas of people without power. Oh, okay. Well, we hit each other. I guess... Okay. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. What a dumb shit I am. I don't know why. I don't know. There's a part of me that doesn't want the attacks to be on the top bumpers. I keep trying to default to, like, triangle, square, circle, X. I didn't know you were born in Richmond. I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to rethink the cane. I gotta be honest with you, chat, I'm starting to rethink the cane. I feel bad, I feel like this dude wasn't even, like, looking to fight. There's a part of me that wants to believe there's redeeming qualities for every, there's a part of me that wants to believe there's redeeming qualities for every weapon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Bearings, is like, there's a part of me that wants to believe they wouldn't put an unusable, like, you know, oh, you picked the bluefin tuna, where you just run around hitting people with a fish. There's no bad weapons in BloodBorne except for the pimp cane. Alright, let's get this guy's attention. Hey, bub. Why don't you come over here and dance with me? Oh, Jesus Christ! Come on. Yeah, I dislike that I have to reacquire the target. It's kind of a bummer. What the hell was the other thing? Is that some green something? Or was that just like a... Oh, a torch. I don't know what that was. That said, you know what? If, like, I suppose the argument could be made, right? This is not me necessarily looking for an out, but the argument could be made that based on my style of play, that maybe a different weapon is better. For the starting weapons, the axe is the better minion killer and has longer range. The cleaver, the saw cleaver is better for bosses. Okay, I think it was just you saw green because you're full of HP pots. Oh, and so it went into your storage. Gotcha. Gotcha. Is there a way to change our weapons? I mean, obviously there is, or else you guys wouldn't be telling me potentially change your weapons, my dude. Buy new ones. I see. There's you say LOL, but I don't know that. You know what I mean? You say LOL, but that's not common sense to me. I wouldn't know that because I've never changed weapons in this game before. Best weapon is the weapon you're having the most fun with. Again, that makes sense. It's a nice You guys are doing great. Oh no! I thought I had an outlet. I didn't have an outlet. Oh well. Let's you and me finish this. Yeah, I don't like see it. Like for me, I don't know what comparable amounts of fun are for the other weapons. You grab me on Hades and you say, "Hey, what's your favorite weapon?" I say the weapon I have the most fun with. And you go, "Okay, well, what one's that?" And I go, "It's the spear." It's the spear with flurry jab on it. Because I've spent 300 hours playing Hades and I can compare them side by side. But I don't have a hot take on what my favorite weapon is in BloodBorne yet because I've only used the one. See, I don't like how once you do your little riposte finishing move. Okay. I don't like how when you do your little riposte finishing move, it stops tracking the enemy. Like, if he's not dead, I'd like to keep tracking him. Yeah, the cane's the only one I've used so far. Indiana Jones would be ashamed if he saw your boulder move. That's fair. That's fair. I would. Indiana Jones has every right to be ashamed of me on that move. Hey, you. Come here. And bring those souls with you too. Oh, I saw you thinking about it. I saw you thinking about it. Oh, you scare me. Kick the shit out of that guy. There we go. Charge attacks like that one? Whee! Shit, okay. Wegmans had it for sure. Yeah. Taylor ham is it's a pork product from the Jersey area, and they argue like sons of bitches over whether or not the sandwich version of that is the Taylor ham or the pork roll. Alright, if this goes super bad... If this goes super bad, then we may consider trying to figure out how we can switch weapons. Or at least we'll upgrade the cane. Oh my god, he's right there. This asshole. Well, that one's... That went super bad, but that had nothing to do with my weapon. That one's super bad, but it had nothing to do with the weapon. I just, I anticipated poorly. Man, that was brutal. Yeah, the point is, I sure did show up. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get dump trucked by this game, I guess. Holy shit, yeah, that was brutal. That kind of hurt me. Alright, again, I'm just looking for Quicksilver bullets in transit. So I'm gonna kill the Wolfman and his wheelchair-ridden granddad. I got all the blood vials a man could want. There we go. Help my case a little bit. I've been one-shot through the fog door dozens of times. JJ Madison uses 1,000 bits to banish Pat to the Shadow Realm. Dude, I got absolutely shellacked 2539. It was brutal. I got absolutely dump trucked walking through that fog. These guys seem to be going better, he said right before he was murdered by one. I'm above the Taylor ham line. Honestly, it's Taylor ham pork roll, so any pork roll people better call Kleenex facial tissue and Band-Aids, adhesive bandages. Yeah, Papa G is aggressive, like, right out of the gate, man. Old Papa Marscapone. Holy shit. That guy is brutal. Old Daddy Marzipan. I love Pat, but he deserved it for saying pork roll. Oh shit. 99 flaming times out 2539. Let the bullshit memery commence. You lovable idiots. Oh my god, I'm dying. Okay. Not a single one of you idiots had, some bullets on you, my guys? Please. Y'all gotta be careful picking a fight with JJ Madison. He'll bankrupt you. Oh no! That was technically timed correctly. The best kind of timed correctly. Alright. Weapon at risk? What does that mean? Wait, chat, what does that mean, weapon at risk? Does it mean that the son of a bitch is about to break? What build are you going for anyway? I have no idea. I suppose some sort of monster hunting build? Oh, you mean like what kind of, starting class did I pick? I picked professional. Fucking Kane. You guys may have had a point. I'm slow to admit when I might be wrong. Yeah, professional sounded cool. Like, I didn't really know what the difference were between them, so I kind of picked, like, badass Sherlock Holmes sounding character. I don't even know where to fix this. I guess back at the Hunter's Dream, right? But Papa G has my... yeah, French fries, Sidewinder. That's my safe word when I want something spoiled for me. Papa G's got all my souls, though. Hunter's Dream in the chapel. Man. I guess he'll still have all my souls when I come back here. If I don't die in transit. Ugh, fine. I can't go in there and have my weapon break. Judo chopping Papa G in the face as a werewolf. Yeah, that sounds fun. So I guess we're walking back. That stinks. I don't like that at all. X. Did you know that X on an Xbox controller is where square is? Fuck that gate. X on a 360 controller, which is what's sitting here for all of my other games. Like, I just played all of Outer Wilds on this, like, 40-year-old 360 controller. X on that controller is not where X is on the PlayStation controller. And X on the Switch is on top. Hey, Taffy, would you do me a huge favor? Would you play an Xbox exclusive into a PlayStation exclusive into Legends of Hyrule, or Cadence of Hyrule? Yeah, sounds great. Really looking forward to it. This is why I have trust issues. Oh my god, can you imagine, Smashly, if every gamer, like if every gaming company came together and collectively said, like, listen, I know we're gonna have our differences, but let's just at least place X in the same place on every controller. The IEEE needs to standardize controllers. By the way, my wife just yelled pork roll from the other room. God. Such a pain in the... Like, as a streamer, it's a pain in the ass, because in 2021, I have played games on an Xbox controller, games on a PlayStation controller, and games on a Switch controller all in the first 2 months of this year. And it has been difficult in spots. Thank you guys for all the timeout bits. I appreciate it. Don't think that I don't appreciate or acknowledge. Okay, you're just sleeping on the job? That's cool. What is this now? A bath messenger? Is he clapping at me? Trade in blood echoes with messengers to buy and sell items. Do you have weapons? When do you get weapons, my guy? When do your orders come in? I can buy Quicksilver bullets here, though. That's good to know. And Molotov cocktails and pebbles. I had no idea this was over here, if I'm being honest. And hats and gloves and whatnot. Alright, good to know. I haven't talked to you yet either. What's going on there, big fella?
You must be the new hunter.
JJ Madison drops.
Welcome to the hunter's dream.
5,000 bits to time out pork roll.
For now, I am Gammon.
You sure?
Friend to you hunters.
You want to check your notes?
You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all
Sheka.
this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to cut him off.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use
Technically a
whatever you
cross and not
find.
an X. That's fair. That's fair.
Should it please you?
Is he offering up that we potentially could sex his... This is taking a real Westworld turn
This
here.
is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
I can change out weapons here again? Consume insight and ring the beckoning bell to enlist cooperation of hunters from other worlds. Silencing blanks end such forms of cooperation. Oh. These are gifts, huh? Good old ground gifts. He told me I could sex the doll, is what is the insinuation I'm taking away there. Consume insight and ring the old hunter's bell to enlist the cooperation of old hunters. Huh.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Veril, the pork roll versus Taylor ham argument is a New Jersey rite of passage. Folks in New Jersey cannot decide whether it is called Taylor ham, which is the name of the most prominent brand of ham that goes into the pork roll sandwich, or if it's called pork rolls because that's the name of the type of sandwich. He modeled the doll after someone he knows. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. Sweet. Incredibly helpful. Very insightful. Thank you, game. Kill the bad guys, dummy.
This is the story
What is this?
of the newest denizen of the cave.
Buy with insight. What does that mean? Buy with insight. Make trades with messengers using insight. I don't know. What do you got? Do you have weapons? Motherfucker. Pungent blood cocktail to attract beasts. Ring this bell to get help from... Nah, we're not even playing online. Nothing. Yeah, the last thing I want to do is hit Gurman's sloppy seconds on the blonde-shaped fleshlight down here. No, I'm sure you're a lovely woman in case the robot uprising is coming. But, you know. If I hit anything questionable while I'm in there. I can't get invaded. Yeah, I am playing offline. Oh shit, I can run? Circle is run. Circle's also what you can use to... Oh, that's much faster. I should maybe read these. No, I read that. I think I just missed the other ones. Quality of life tips are welcome. Otherwise, I tend to specifically what I don't want to get into is Taffy, you have to wait until he raises his arm and laughs, and that's when you attack him. Like, that kind of stuff I don't want. And then, of course, like, generally speaking, the cane thing may be something I can't avoid. I also don't know where to make it better yet. I'm still looking. I'm sure I've walked past it 100 times, but, like, I generally want to stay away from, like, spoon-feeding me how to beat the game. Oh, is it here? Memory altar. Workshop tool required for this task is missing. Okay. There's a workshop somewhere in here. Is it back here? I haven't been back here yet. What's back here? What is this? Stump messenger. The stump appears linked to the nightmare, but there are no messengers. Sorry, this is all... Frankly, I thought I explored this place pretty reasonably, but I'm realizing I apparently have missed a bunch of stuff. Next to the fireplace? Alright. Oh! That doesn't scream... Well, I guess if you look at it from that direction. I thought that was like a printing press. I guess that's like black powder. I thought they were all inkwells. Fine, whatever. What are bloodstones? The blood shards? It's an 1800s 3D printer. First time FromSoft. I've beaten Dark Souls 2 and I've beaten Sekiro. I would argue that the Dark Souls 2, Sekiro, and BloodBorne, despite all three being FromSoft games, could not be any more different if they tried. Yeah, you know what's funny is I never went back there, and I am farther in the game than you. There is apparently a stump messenger. Yeah, Cookie, what's your quality of life tip? Early upgrades are plentiful, to be honest. It's late and middle and late tier that are hard to get. Just that if you... What the hell was that? If you double tap R1 for viscerals, the game registers it more often than... Oh, no shit. Oh, Cookie Lovin' Jack, that's like... That's potentially huge for me because I was really starting to get worried that I was doing something wrong. I'm gonna upgrade it. Yeah. For sure. I might even do it again. I fucking do it again. I thought I was doing something wrong. Like Smash said, there were a couple of times where it was like, damn, he should have landed that repost. The repost. I can't dodge right before. Although, like, that dodge roll is, like, generally speaking, I guess if I run, that dodge roll forward is kind of what felt like was allowing me to, like, make up the distance, but I did see up on the directional pad for 5 bullets for a little bit of health. Stop reposting this stuff, Taffy. This isn't fucking Reddit, man. Sure, Cookie Lovin' Jack. That's a good quality of life upgrade. I don't want to be frustrated because mechanics seem like they're not working. You know what I mean? It's one thing to be frustrated because hard game is hard. I'm okay with that. Oh my god, yeah, now things are dying in one less hit. I'm okay with hard game is hard. But hard game is hard, plus I don't understand why some things don't work when it feels like they should, is a completely different thing in my mind. That's true, Bolins. I've explored a lot of different directions, but there is a part of me that, like, everywhere that I want to go right now feels kind of blocked by a boss. I kind of feel like I have to beat a boss to find someplace. That's not true. I didn't explore a lot of the sewers. A lot in the sewery area I fell in, and this is just kind of where I popped out. I think I can get Papa G. I think if I just, like, it doesn't even have to be like the god tier gamer run. It just needs to be, I just need one competent encounter with him. There have been a handful of places in this game where you're not wrong. I 100% have felt. I 100% have felt like overwhelmed. There we go. There are definitely places in this game where I felt like scared and like jump scared. That didn't work. Yeah, there are places in the sewers that felt very jump scary. I don't know that I'd say I'm easily scared. I don't know that I'd go so far as to say like I'm easily scared, but I am. I've played so many scary games, but I mean, like you guys may have seen it earlier. Somebody popped a resub and I was in the process of thanking them, and I didn't realize that when I walked through the Nightmare Vale, that Papa G would literally just be sitting on the other side waiting to beat my ass. So I was like legitimately ill prepared for that. Yeah, it's got a real Resident Evil feel to it for sure. I will spot you that 150%. This game has got real intense Resident Evil vibes to it. Yeah, this game gives off heavy Resident Evil vibes in spots. Cookie posted the tip part 2. Okay, so when you're locked onto an enemy, sometimes it helps to dash towards them and press R1 twice really fast to kind of force the game to register the visceral attack. So it's run forward. Whoops, that's fucking L1. Okay. Okay. Good. I mean, that helps me just, like, force the game to function as it was designed to function. I don't want to lose fights because of, like, technical glitches. Oh my god! Idiot. Oh god, I take it back. I'm sorry, I don't want to fight. It does seem like as long as I'm calm, as long as I'm calm in the exchange, those viscerals land much cleaner. When in doubt, throw a rock. Taffy, I interrupt this playthrough to bring you this tweet from one of my favorite artists, Tolan Shaw. Interested in artists we can't get enough of. This year has just begun and the badass artists are already absolutely killing the game. Promising artist for 2021, Tolan Shaw. He has been in this channel, chat. He said, man, I really enjoy watching Taffy play games. I hope one day to be as good at music making as Taffy is at Soulsborne games. I wish I was as handsome as Taffy. It would make my job as a musician that much easier. These are all things he absolutely said, chat, and you'd be doing me a huge favor if you didn't fact check any of it. Yeah, that fucked me. Yeah, we have 100% have fangirled hard over Tolan Shaw. He's great. I love him. Eat rock. Ugh. Well, here's hoping. I'm gonna give it my best, chat. We'll see what happens. He's gonna be right here waiting for me. Traverse the nightmare fog. You would. Let the people see my work, you pansy! Oh, I thought I got him. Nope, that's not how you do. It was going well, but like every once in a hot minute, my evasions are not on point. Yeah. Well, yeah, there was a couple of those two bearings where, you know, I didn't implement the advice that was given to me to get the parries in, or to get the viscerals in. And so without the viscerals, I missed out on probably forcing that transformation, which gets me in a pretty good spot as far as like getting through that last phase of the fight. Ugh. Getting there. The tombstones, yeah, bumping into tombstones. There is, to a certain extent, there is like I'm figuring out how many times I can spam, like how many times can I spam circle before I run out of stamina? Which directions are the good? What the hell? Oh, shut door. No death counter for this game. Goodness no. Yeah, getting stuck on the tombstones when I feel like I've got a really good rhythm and flow going. Yeah, that's it. As far as like essentially our first boss fight goes, that is a lot. There's a lot to process in that fight. I gotta get better about closing the gap using circle run. Gotta get better about closing the gap using circle run. Oh, but that drains stamina. Okay, good to know. I figured as such, but that would have been nice if it didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say, I inadvertently maxed this out in blood vials, which is nice. I wish I could get a couple more Quicksilver bullets. I suppose I could just hurt myself for them. And I might. And I fucking do it again. I have the music box. I haven't used it. Please don't spoil that, as it does seem like it's related to, it does seem like it's related to story that if I can find it on my own, I would like to. Alright, none of you guys are rocking bullets? Okay. Yeah, Desert Rat, we had a moment like that in Sekiro. I probably played Sekiro for 3 days before I really understood the parry system. There was a part of me where people are like, is he intentionally trying not to internalize? People basically asked if I was intentionally trying not to use the parry system. They're like, is he trying to make it harder on himself? And I was like, I'm not. I just don't know how. And then one day, I can't remember who there was the first fight, was it Ishin? No, it wasn't Ashina. Was it Ashina? Was it first? Not first boss Ashina. Boss fights Sekiro. Is the first rooftop guy. I just can't remember the names. It's been over a year now since we played Sekiro. Oh, I don't want to click through. Was it Genichiro? The rooftop lightning guy that we face up there again at some point? It was at some point during that fight where I was just like, the parry system clicked into place. The parry system clicked into place and I was just like, I fucking get it. I see the lines of the Matrix. I see the code in the Matrix. And from that point on, like, obviously there were parts of the game that were hard. But from that point on, like, I just felt like I got it. Oh, I can only do that once, huh? Good to know. Slow sledding right now, Darth Orbix. We're getting there incrementally. Okay. That's enough to piss you off.
To show your true face, eh? Sporting content marks.
There are a couple of those viscerals that I feel like should have hit. Like one of them, I went through. I went through him, which is frustrating. Yeah, I also switched over late, Ryan. I won't lie to you. I forgot that I had sponsored time today. I forgot that my sponsor was coming in, so I didn't switch until about an hour ago. I did have a bit of a headache with, we might as well do this. I did have a bit of a headache with, I'm figuring out how to time and force viscerals to happen. And, I'm figuring out the timing on, parries. I'm also sort of still figuring out what my maneuverability and agility is. I actually bumped into the Cleric Beast earlier and kind of noped out of it. There's a part of me that thinks I'd rather take out Papa G first. I'd rather tackle Papa G. The Cleric Beast seemed like a nightmare. I mean, like, it literally was just like, I rarely shirk from a challenge in a game like this. I'm happy to, like, run my head up against a problem until I beat it, but the Cleric Beast struck me as just too much. The Cleric Beast is very easy. I disagree. There are people who think The Binding of Isaac is very hard. I beat The Binding of Isaac playing it out of my peripheral vision because I have 7,000 hours in it. That doesn't mean The Binding of Isaac is an easy game. It means that I have 7,000 hours in it and other people don't. The Cleric Beast is easier than Papa G, for real? Although I'll put it this way, I'm enjoying the Papa G fight more. So unless there's like an incorrect progression to go through, I want my sense of satisfaction out of beating this idiot. We got our first one. Mudkip, don't be elitist. What if I am? Well, it's actually pretty straightforward. All things being equal, it's actually a pretty simple answer. It's not super complicated. It was only a matter of time before we got somebody who was like, I don't understand why this guy has people watching him. I'm way better at the game than he is. Can we submit that to Leopards Ate My Face? I talked shit in this place I was hanging out at. And they said, don't talk shit. And I was like, or else what? And then you'll never guess what they did. Did they throw you out? Have you been there too? Do you know, you must know exactly which Twitch stream I'm talking about.
This is the story of the newest
Sidewinder gets a
denizen
tier 1
of the
sub to
cave.
Sir Bruceable. Sidewinder, thank you so much. Holy shit. That is like, what's funny is that that's not even like, that, like, as shit talk can go, that's pretty, yeah, that's a thing we gotta nip in the, oh Jesus. That's the thing we gotta nip in the bud a little bit early so that it doesn't get out of hand, that people think that, like, challenging the mods, when they're trying their ass off to make sure that we're all having a really good time here. That didn't work. Oh yeah? Asshole. We gotta nip that in the bud early and often, or else it'll escalate, right? Zero tolerance maybe not be the word, but like incredibly low tolerance for like jackassery when it comes, especially when it comes to challenging the mods. Yeah, Crack Inspector, like ultimately, if I'm being 100% honest, I don't usually go in on speedrunning. That's not to say that speedrunning's not awesome and that, oh goddamn, and that speedrunners aren't worth watching or some shit like that. Okay, I'll back up. You know what? But speedrunning for me, like, it's a thing I'm so incapable of it that it actually makes me, like, I understand why people watch it. And I get in on some AGDQ stuff. Pointy sticks. My soft pink flesh's only weakness. I definitely get why people watch it. But there's also a part of me that's like, it is so foreign to me. The idea of speedrunning and how to do it well is so foreign to me that I just, I've got no interest in it. Like, doing it. I'll appreciate some good AGDQ stuff. More often than not, to be totally honest, if I'm watching speedrunning, I want to watch speedrunning on horror games. I like watching speedrunning on scary games. Because somebody who overcame the, like, Alien Isolation, I watched at AGDQ. That shit was bananas to me. Because I was 100% wearing my brown pants when it came to Alien Isolation. So to see somebody... Okay. Nope. Yeah, as I said, you'd be doing me a huge favor if you just lay down, bud. Have you leveled up at all? Yeah. I think I've leveled up once. Sorry. What were you saying? Smashley, don't, come on. Don't be the person, I generally speaking, I have been super excited to see you when I play BloodBorne games. Don't be the first, like, streamer that I get, like, don't make my general reaction to you showing up to these be me sighing deeply outward. Hey, Smashley's here. I was gonna say, I don't want to go down that road. Generally speaking, oh, I should have beat up his corpse more. Generally speaking, I have such a good time playing this that it's very rare that come on, lock on. Generally speaking, I have such a good time playing these games that like, it's pretty hard to get me down. But in these early going sessions, I do find myself being incredibly self-conscious. Because people think that I'm gonna do well because I've done well on other Soulsborne games in the past that I've been new to. So I'm always worried that the newest one that I play is gonna be the one that makes me look like a fucking idiot.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Abs gives a tier 1 sub to Bearings. Abs, thank you so much. And Bearings, I've thoroughly enjoyed your company during this. Honestly, doing great. There's more to explore before Papa G. By the way, a few more items that might help. I think I'm gonna give Papa G one more shot. Like that, I don't think that's not like backseating or shitty. Saying like, hey, you might want to look around a little bit more. I got so close on Papa G a couple of times that, in earnest, there's a part of me that's like, I could get him. There's a part of me that's like, I could get him, and I want to get him. But if I don't get him this time, I might go back to exploring some more. I think I could get him. Yeah, give me those. Oh, it doesn't work like that? Alright, I was gonna be cheeky. Alright, I'm gonna take one more crack at Papa G, and then if that's too spicy, I might go try the Cleric Beast, since there are some people that are convinced that that's somehow easier than Papa G. And I might just go explore. Especially if there's stuff we can find that would make things easier. Plus, at some point, I would like to stop leaving souls on the floor. Right now, I'm just headbutting the same region over and over and over again. Because I want the Papa G win. Oh, no, no. Not fast enough. Assholes. Before we loot anymore, I should probably just top off. Cleric Beast is more of a traditional Souls boss. Gascoigne is pure Bloodborne. I think that's why I'm more interested, you know? I'm more interested in Father Gascan. Because it's unlike anything that I've fought in Dark Souls or Sekiro. Oh, Father Guacamole. It's new, like his mechanics are new to me. I've not had a battle like this before, so I'm interested in the new. Oh, Father Whack-a-Mole. Cleric Beast is not unlike the Rage Monster from Sekiro. That's fair. God, Rage Monster. You better calm the fuck down. He didn't calm down? Oh, Bearing, Sekiro was so good. Sekiro was one of those games where I was instantly sad when it was over. That's kind of my point, like, that's my point too, Crack Inspector, is like, I need to get this kind of fight ingrained in me, because I can't imagine this is the only fight like this in the game. You know? Like, ultimately, I think it behooves me to get into this fight, because I can't imagine this is the only hunter I'm gonna see. Nope. I doubted myself. That time I got him, but I was airborne. Nope. Nope. That didn't hit him? That felt like it was gonna be one. Alright, we'll go look around. Fuck. I feel like I'm a frame off. It feels like I'm a frame off on like several different things. I'm a frame off on like my lateral evasion. I'm a frame off on landing some of the parries. I doubted myself in one spot. Okay, I'll go back for one more. I doubted myself in one spot where I actually landed the parry, but instead of going in for the visceral, I dodged because I assumed he was coming. Oh Lord, I thought he was coming. Glitch, what's going on, brother? As always, super happy to see you here. I'll go back for one more for old Papa Gas Can. Oh, will somebody do me a huge favor and drop Abs the link for what kind of exercise I'm gonna do today? Ring Fit was good. I can't tell if it was a good workout or I'm just fat. I can't tell if it's a good workout or I'm just fat. But I was sweating after 45 minutes. It can be both. Yeah, it can be both. It is a good workout and I am out of shape. Oh, I am surprised that worked. That did not work, though. Hit X. Not what I meant to do. Effective, I guess. I am always happy to see your badge. Don't get me wrong, man. I'd be lying my ass off if I said I never got excited about seeing the biggest spenders in my chat show up. That does not imply that you were in any way obliged to spend money while you're here. You, Sidewinder, Champion, Dartor, and JJ Madison, you could all spend not $1, nary $1 more in this channel, and I would feel like we were good. Never you fret, but I'm also happy to see you. Thanks, Bearings. I was trying to get fit this time last year because right before COVID shut down the world, I was supposed to go to TwitchCon EU when I was 25 a jillion years ago. When I was 25, I turned... Okay. A jillion years ago, I turned 25 in Holland. I went there with it was one of the last beautiful women that I was with before my wife. Oh my God, really? It's been an hour? I was there with a beautiful woman. I had my 25th birthday on the canals of Amsterdam. So I was gonna go back last year for my 40th. Sure was. So I was in the process of trying to lose a bunch of weight so I would look good in photos. Because I wanted to take a lot of photos of my 40th birthday in Holland. In the Netherlands. So I was down in the 220s. And then COVID hit, and then seasonal depression hit, and everything got canceled. And I just ate my way through 2020. I just ate my way through 2020. And now I'm undoing the negatives on that because I'm 25 pounds heavier than I was when this all went down. Nope, too early. Nope. Now I'm skittish.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Now I'm second guessing those shots because now all of a sudden I feel like I got the yips about landing those after not having a problem with them for like an hour.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Super McRad comes in Prime Gaming for 8 months. Rebecca Fawcett comes in Tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you guys so much. I didn't even eat more, I just moved less. Yeah, I did. It was both. It was the double whammy for me, Mr. Twitch. I ate less and I moved, or I ate more and I moved less. So, chat, it is stand up and move around the clock. I need to stand up and pee. I'm gonna run some ads. If you're not subbed, don't get angry. You're not gonna miss anything because I'm physically not in the room and it'll keep the pre-rolls at bay for a little while. Rebecca Fawcett, thank you for the 5 bits and the tier 2, or sorry, the tier 1 second month sub. I very much appreciate it. I need to go look elsewhere. Should I go try to fight the cleric beast or should I just go look around? Yeah, Bearing's a little bit, there's a part of me that like, he's handsome too. It really kind of upsets me. Like he's easy on the eyes and he's good at what he does. Want a tip on where to look around? Sure, yeah, for sure. Look around near the bridge by Papa G. Alright, I'll go give it a little look-see doodle. I feel like I went that way and then I investigated a spot and I fell down into the sewers and I navigated it and lived. And because that went the way it did. Oh my God. I didn't finish him. Because that went so well and I was so kind of scared of that area, I just kind of like, chose not to go back. I was like, I survived the sewers and accidentally falling down there. I'll just never go back there again. I'm glad he missed. When the hut began, the healing church left us blocking the great bridge to the cathedral ward as old Yarnum burned to the ground that moonlit night. The door does not open from this side. That's a shortcut, huh? He's attractive. Is he single? I'm not gay, but I know when something's too good to pass up. I don't know if he's single or not. Yeah, he is handsome and he is good at his job. And he's a good gamer. So kind of fuck him a little bit, you know? And if you get the opportunity to actually fuck him, you may want to consider it. There's a part of me that like hopes that every professional athlete that comes into Twitch is like Kurt Schilling. It was like, oh, he may be good, but is he like ugly and got bad opinions? Because that'd be cool. Oh god, the cleric beast is down there. $20 is $20. But then, yeah, it turns out he's handsome. He's well connected. He's probably making more money on Twitch than I make on Twitch, and it's his like ancillary side hustle gig. Should I go back the wolf direction, or should I go towards the cleric beast? Or are we thinking of a different bridge altogether? Yeah, the Slacy. His MMO turned out to be really good. That's Almador. This is the cleric beast bridge. There's a different one. All right, I'll go the other way. Yeah, something of Amalur. I've heard is really, really good. Oh, the Flaming Boulder Bridge. Yeah. I feel you. Oh, that's not good. I would appreciate it if you would not beat the shit out of me. All right, let's back up. Let's reset. There we go. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I heard it was a good game. It just sucks that he's like, I liked him on the Red Sox too. As an athlete, I liked him very much. It just sucks that he's such a dumpster person. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Like, I guess ultimately, you know, you look at the Olympics and you go like, God damn, everybody's fit as a fiddle. No wonder they want to fuck in the Olympic Village. Like, it just makes sense. They're all fit and beautiful. But there's a part of me that feels like if you're that good at something, especially if you're going to make a bunch of money off of it, then, like, potentially you should just... Every professional athlete should look like Charles Barkley. It seems only fair. Like, if you're gonna be that good at something and make millions of dollars off of it, you shouldn't also be beautiful, too. Yeah, I saw the re-reckoning. So you guys talking about down here into the sewers or literally up here around the bridge? It didn't feel like there was that much left to do up here. Aside from the sewers? Okay, I was gonna say, there doesn't seem to be shit all to do up there. Besides go fight Papa G. Which clearly is not working so hot for me right now. Oh my god. No, come on. The reason I ended up fighting Papa G is that I didn't want to fight this thing. I walked up here and went, chat, what's that? And they went, it looks like a big angry fucking sewer pig. And I was like, nah. And I went to the ladder and they went, yeah, probably a good call. Whatever. I've been dying to Papa G so frequently, I might as well die here too. What do you got for me, you big lump? Oh my god. Nope. Sure didn't. Ah, damn it. What a butthole that guy is. Yeah, I mean, like, I know people have told me, like, a handful of big bosses and most animals can't be parried. There was a part of me that wanted to hope against hope, though. There was definitely a part of me that's like, I'm willing to sacrifice a life to just see if this works. I wanted it to happen so bad. You yuts. Did that in the wrong order. Oh well. Yeah, we got it. Blood vial, man. I picked up a blood vial. Thank you, game. Taffy Leroy is a meme for a reason, but not because it worked. I always gotta sate my curiosity. That's the thing. So, like, me being willing to do some dumb shit just to see if it works is the reason that, like, chat knows me as being the guy who, like, I break puzzles that game devs put in games. I can't tell you the number of times that I've played video games that chat's been like, Taffy, what did you just do? And I'm like, I don't know. I wanted this thing to be over here. So I put it over there, and it's like, yo, you're not supposed to be able to put it over there. And I'm like, I don't care. That's where I wanted it. Nope, 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 nope. Pigs can't climb ladders. Oh boy. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Papa G, you say? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I thought he was coming after me. Okay. Shit on me. Alright, well now I know, I also know that he comes out. So he comes out of the tunnel is another thing I've learned. I fucking hate that. I want to flank him. Unfortunately, this game's got a real penchant for making me fight shit inside broom closets. There's a lot of shit in this game that seems completely content to make me fight inside of like a 1999 Ford Prius. Miyazaki said deaths are about learning and we fucking love school at this channel. I thought for a split second that if I could close the gap fast enough, it would charge me and there would be a place to dive. And then I could attack that sausage.
Hey man, those are bits.
Then I could attack that sausage from behind. But I have not seen that. I have not seen that yet. Pig French Fry Smashley has something she wants to see. Yeah, sure. Thank you for the 900 bits, by the way. I don't want to like just gloss over that, but definitely thank you for the cash. There is Taff you just pulled out too soon. Man, if I had a nickel. Listen, Smash, if I don't pull out too fast, then it's over quick. I have to pace myself. Did I do it the weird way? Did I do it the Taffy specific way where I do a weird thing that shouldn't work but then works? Saw Hunter badge. Looks like bacon's back on the menu, boys. Oh, it's a key. Badge of a workshop sanctioned hunter. That's how you get to buy new things at the store. That's what I thought. Like I was like, okay, I have now picked up the oh yeah, I got it. I'm with you. We Breath of the Wilding the shit out of this playthrough too. Maybe, I don't know. I knew I didn't want to fight him in here. I definitely might want to switch off the cane though. Oh no, Billy. Nah, well, I'm clearly not meant to go down there. Oh, Chinese food sounds good, too. Do we get the spear? No, what's the spear? We've had Justin in here talking about, Pepe's Mexican food. We got people in here talking about Chinese food. I had a delightful bean, kale, and ham soup. Well, stew, more of a stew. The fuck? Justin's still in a minor coma. Lads? I know where I am! Seems reasonable. What you just did there? Where? I don't know where that guy's health was. Oh man. Just had UPS deliver me a ton of great cheese too, sent by my pal Pew. You killed them? I killed them. Sometimes the boulder hits him too. Shit, yeah, dude, I'm down. Hey, lad. These are going into storage, somebody said, right? I feel like I should probably go spin these orbs. Yeah, Rusty, we killed the swine. We killed the sewer schwein. They go into storage. Where's storage? Yeah, I think I need to go level up. And if possible, I might want to switch out for one of the more... I feel like I feel like this is more of an... Like, with it being an elegant dexterity weapon, I feel like I'd need to be more dancey with it. And I feel like my instinct in this is to go much more face tanky. I have no new weapons to speak of. I still only... That's all of BloodBorne, is to be more dancey. I feel like I'm phrasing it poorly, though. Like, I don't want to just walk in and just, like, hit stuff until it dies. But at the same time... I don't know. You're right, fuck the cane. I don't know. I don't want to be the shitty worksman who blames his tools. But I'm also beginning to feel like maybe the cane is poorly suited to my style of play. Oh no, Billy. I feel like the hits with the cane are too glancing for me. Yeah, and absolutely. Before we fuck the cane, I will seek consent. I want to make sure everyone's having a good time. Right, low damage output, high DPS, whereas I feel like, maybe face tanking wasn't the right way to say it, but I feel like what I want to do is I want to get like 2 or 3 really good chonky hits and then back up, and then gauge myself and sort of like, weigh how the fight's going. Hey, she's awake.
Welcome. What is it you desire?
What was it? Something seek lest. What is channel blood echoes again? Oh, that's leveling up.
Farewell,
We'll talk to her in a second.
hunter.
And then it was it this place that had the shop? Oh, okay. Bearer seek lest. How we feeling, chat? I like you, Kane. I like your style, but I don't like the way you feel in my hand. Cleaver better than spear. Cleaver's the meta. Axe is probably easier. Saw cleaver probably best. Well, I don't want necessarily easy handed to me. Alright. Alright.
Welcome. What is it?
Bear, seek lest.
Very well. Let me.
It's probably vitality if I had to guess. Friendship with Kane ended. Saw Cleaver, new best friends. Yeah, it's gotta be vitality. I think it's gotta be vitality. Alright, let's go see if we can... I do like that you can just walk away and that's the end of it. And then... Fortify weapons, saw cleaver. Saw cleaver +1. Do I have... Threaded cane. Okay, you know what? In case I need you. I do this. Memory altar. Workshop tool was required for this task is missing. I was hoping it was that like that badge thing, but I guess that's what opens up the shop with the little gremlins in it. New spear, the saw spear is like a skill-based version of the saw cleaver if you're going to do a skill build. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to. I've never even watched a playthrough of this game. I just know that it's great, is what I'm told. But that's all I got.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Zane said comes in Zany said comes in tier 1 39 months. Nicodemus, I hope you get good rest. Thank you for coming out. What time is it? Shit, I'm coming into my last half hour. Oh, sad. The saw spear is underrated. I felt that way about the spear on Hades. I like the spear builds, and people. There were a lot of people who swore off the spear entirely. It's probably my favorite weapon. Check out the armor at the shop. Oh shit, you're right. I should go do that before I go back out. You're absolutely right. That's actually a tremendously good point. I would not be hurting myself by going in with like better armor for sure. I incorporated those little gremlins into my D&D campaign. My character loves the little ones. Creepy shrunken head, body, and all. Oh yeah, I definitely want something. I want the hat more than anything. And now I'm broke. Sorry, Assassin's Creed hood. We got a hunter's cap now. Yeah. Oh, lesbianic, we don't gotta do that. We don't have to warn me about stuff like that. Don't give me advanced knowledge of the game in situations like that if we don't have to. I have lost thousands of souls. I can go harvest more if I need to, you know? I have literally left thousands of souls on the table. It's not a big deal. It's not even an expensive set as far as I can tell. Because now I have purchased the thrill of having a new hat. I have a spiffy new hat, and that's pretty cool to me. Okay. No, Lesbionic's great. Lesbionic showed up here yesterday and has been a tremendous I like that already. I like the feel of that already. Has been a tremendous addition to the viewing community. I just like having a new hat. I feel like this is gonna turn the tide against Papa G. No Bloodborne, only Fashionborn. Nope. There we go. Nope. That was such a weird motion. Such a weird attacking motion. Oh, it's a nice little tri-corner. New lucky hat unlocked. Yeah, some of the like it's taken me a little bit to get used to and come to peace and terms with some of the visceral misses. For sure. It's taking me a little bit to come to terms with some of the visceral misses and just kind of how sometimes it's just okay to have visceral misses, I guess. You just live with it. What is this? What is the alternative? Oh, look at the range on this fucker. Oh my. Interesting. Investigate the sewers or go take another crack at Papa G. I kind of want to take another crack at Papa G. This might be one of my last runs for the day, which is going to bum me out. I think we go take a crack at Papa G. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm not dead. You are pissing me off. Why am I having so much trouble with this group? To be completely fair, it is a brand new weapon. I didn't realize how slow. I honest to God didn't realize how slow the attack was in this version. Because in the extended cane, this is actually a faster attack. Holy shit, that is... I was not prepared for that. I was getting my ass kicked. Alright, well, good to know. I probably will not be extending that for the Papa G fight. I'll probably keep it in nice and close. Want a tip? Sure, of course. Ooh, that got me all tense. So you can get use of the extended range without the slowdown. You do a combo R1, L1, L1, L1. Oh, cool. You have to be mindful of its setting after it's done. Interesting. Very scary. Transformation attack. Alright, let's go give Papa G a shot. Good luck. Let's do it. Cute. I can't see. I'm facing the wrong way. Nope, 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 nope. Oh no! I took too long to get there! That didn't... Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Hoo-wee! That was terrifying and awesome. Friendship ended with Kane. New friendship with whatever the fuck this thing is. Saw Axe begins. Oh, that was fun. Had a couple of missed viscerals that made it kind of dicey. Got pinned in the corner a couple of times, which weirded me out. Holy shit, that was something else. That was fun. Oh my god! Oh, that felt good. I'm not gonna walk around too much. I can't imagine they would let me spawn into enemies here anymore. I have been wrong before. So I just kind of want to explore the space. GG Taffy, that's basically the Lady Butterfly fight from Sekiro. It's a pure early game skill check. Dude, that Butterfly Lady fight was hard as shit. I mean, it was like, it was easier to go back and look at it later and go, oh, I can totally do that. Now that I've got some skill under my belt. But yeah, that early Butterfly Lady fight was a banana balls fight. Oh, nice. get him, Taff, get him. You know what's funny, Smash? Is that like I was so intimidated by the werewolf version of him. I was so intimidated by the werewolf version of him because he's so fast and he jumps and he moves around so quick that like I had a feeling I couldn't parry his attacks. And so there was a part of me that was like, well, if I can't parry and visceral, I don't know what to do. And I was like, wait, you idiot. Hit him with your saw blade thing. And I was like, oh yeah. I can hit him with my saw blade thing. That probably will help. I learned in Dark Souls 2 that even if I think I'm one hit away from ending a fight, if I don't think that I can get into it without getting maybe potentially juggle fucked to death, then I try really hard not to be greedy in fights, because I died pretty frequently early on getting greedy in fights. I am learning that it is sometimes easy, like sometimes smarter to take the tension and wait for that last kill shot opening for sure. No. You can talk to me about after the fact. Like, once I've done that fight once, you don't have to hold back. Like, you can say, like, oh, Taffy, I think you would have benefited from blank. I have not done Dark Souls 3. It was over $1,000 got funneled towards making Dark Souls 3 happen. But I had set it at 3, and it sat there for long enough. Oh, dude, is Father Marscapone, what's his name's dad? No shit. I didn't realize. I wondered if there would be... I wondered if there would be more... what's the word I'm looking for? Foreshadowing. I thought maybe there'd be more foreshadowing that would tell me... I mean, like, the mama's still out there somewhere, and like I said, when this kid handed me those things, I assumed I was gonna meet the parents, and it was not gonna be a good thing. I also thought that there would be more foreshadowing that would let me know when those parents were gonna show up, for sure. Red jewel brooch. That one I knew, right? I know I'm supposed to be looking for a red jeweled brooch. Ugh. Get out of here, BloodBorne, with your sad-ass lore.
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire?
It's on the roof in the area that you just killed Papa G at.
Very well.
Ugh. Yeah, I had a feeling that I was gonna end up fighting one or both parents.
Let me stand close.
I guess it makes sense that the first bosses after that would be the ones that you would do. Maybe like that. Oh my god, I have so much. I have so much. Maybe like that? Yeah, it's gorgeous and beautiful and sad all together. Yeah, that feels balanced. Oh, level 15. Let's go, PogChamp. Oh, I can go buy myself a
Farewell, good hunter.
something. I can go buy myself a something. I'm gonna lose these souls anyway. I might as well spend them. Go buy myself some fancy trousers. I don't even... Oh, I did put the hat on. Good for me. There's our little victory for the day, chat. It wasn't the cleaver that helped me succeed, it was the hat. If I had switched to the hat before I lost the cane, I'd have done much better. Oh, it feels good. We got the sewer schwein. We got the sewer schwein and Papa Nick Papa Giorgio. I might go take a crack at the celestial beast. First boss is not a minor victory. That's you know what I mean. Your weapons benefit from the stat boosts. Now, counterpoint. I could go to the celestial beast, or I could go see what's up these stairs. Father Patini, Martini Panini. On the roof to your left for the brooch. From where I came in, I'm guessing. Father Benedict Cumberbatch? Up top, okay. Gotcha, I needed a frame of reference, because obviously I've spun around in a couple of different directions since I've gotten here. Was all this area open to me during that fight? It wasn't, was it? It was just the graveyard. Can I open the gate? Hey! It was? This area was open? Shit, maybe I should have come up here. Ah, maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. I can't see any roofs because it's all so tall. Oh, what is this? No. That's sad. So yesterday, Mr. Twitch, we had a conversation with a little girl, I think, a child who was hiding in one of these buildings, who said, "Will you help me find my parents?" And then described this music box that we could take to the dad who disappeared, who sometimes forgot who his family was, which was Father Guido Sarducci here, because he's a werewolf. And this child's mom, who wears a red brooch, who apparently was very violently murdered by the dad. Ugh. So instead of finding this child's parent, do I go back and tell the kid? What do I do? I'm gonna have to go talk to the kid. Oh. Sure, Smashy, of course. What the fuck? Listen, kid, I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is you can stay up and eat all the ice cream you want because no one's coming to correct you. The bad news is that nobody's coming to raise you. The good news is I avenged your dead mother.
This is the story
The bad
of the
news
newest
is your
denizen
father
of the
killed
cave.
your mother. Technically, I found your parents. If you break the red jeweled brooch in the menu, it gives you a thing you can sock it into your weapons at the workbench. First of all, I want to see unlimited use. Stored as a bullet. Blood gem contact. That's super neat. Are you a mimic? You strike me as a mimic. Oh, you're not a mimic. Blood gem workshop tool. There are no mimics in BloodBorne? Oh, you better not be fucking with me, Sidewinder. I will take your thousands of dollars and then I will ban you. Listen, there are things you don't lie about. Okay, as I say, and mimics are not one of them. Oh no, come on. Is it? Oh, fuck balls. I attacked all those chests for nothing. Holy shit, I'm exhausted from BloodBorne today. In a good way, though. Cutscene. What is this? Interesting. Noted. Oh, this game's beautiful and fucked up, and I love it. Who are you? Sure, it seemed like a good idea at the time. This is beautiful. Uh-huh. I still don't know what insight does. I've got 3 of those, Madman's knowledge. What is there still like an item on it? No, it's just the way the light's catching him. Weird. Oh, you guys are freaky. Hello. How dare you? She's my mother. Ha! Oh, yeah? You'll understand insight when you can look inside and see the stars. Hello. Neat. They have very large parry windows. Yeah, it feels like that's much more forgiving than a lot of the parry windows that I've been seeing. To be sure. I mean... that device does not look to be on this side of the fence. Wooden shield description. Did I pick up a wooden shield? I did? Oh, I did. Display? Oh, I won't. I'm not a shield using guy. I didn't realize I was fighting. I didn't realize Nick Papagiorgio was the kid's dad, so I didn't use the music box, sadly. Oh, I'm sorry. It's right there. All the information is right in front. I'm literally right in my line of sight. A crude wooden shield used by the masses who have arisen to join the hunt. Hunters do not normally employ shields, ineffectual against the strength of the beast as they tend to be. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. Agreed. Agreed. Well, I don't see a switch out here. So I guess back downstairs we go. Yeah, it essentially feels like it's use a hoe if you use a shield. Is that all there is to this general area until I can get to the other side of that gate? Oh, wait, no, what is this? No. What are you? Oh, you're just another one of those guys. Yeah, I guess I gotta go back for now. I don't see anywhere else to go. Oh, there's downstairs. Sorry. Now I see more places to go. About to eat my words. I did say I wanted to fight this guy. Oh, he's just gone. Alright. I'm not taking off my lucky hat. I'll put on everything else. But I'm not taking off my lucky hat. Where the fuck? I am shocked I didn't die from that. I guess that's what I get for popping points into vitality. Am I just on the other side? Am I just on the other side of, like, the same place that I just came in? Yeah, I am. I'm just on the other side of the graveyard. Huh. I do like that outfit. Cackling incoming? Oh no. No, sir? I don't like it. Am I not supposed to put on this outfit? But it seems like a good outfit. I like this outfit. Lads, tell me about this outfit. Is this outfit a bad idea?
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Sidewinder gives us tier 1 sub to Lizard Drona 2020. Oh shit! Can I have some good vibes? I just had a breakup about a half an hour ago. That fucking sucks. At the very least, while you may not have an ill-fated breakup, you may have had an ill-fated breakup, but now at least you have some halfway decent emos to play with. And of course you're welcome to chill here and sit a spell and shake that funk off you for sure. For sure. Sidewinder, thank you so much for the gesture. 267 lifetime gifted subs for Sidewinder. That's a nutty number. That is a downright bananas high number. And yeah, those of you who are fresh to the channel from the BloodBorne craze, I want to say, with the exception of one person who basically said, "Ban me, I dare you," everyone else has been really chill, and I sincerely appreciate your patronage here. You guys have all been a lot of fun to hang out with, and you never know when you start a new game, especially something with a following as aggressive as Soulsborne games. You just never really know exactly. Oh, Jesus Christ! What? You never... you never know... You never know what kind of lot you're gonna draw. Like, you never know which kinds of fans are gonna show up. So... Excuse me, someone said that? More or less, basically, Lisa, our mod, told somebody not to be snotty. And his general, their general response was, "And what happens if I do?" And then leopards ate their face. And they were shocked that leopards ate their face. BloodBorne comes at you pretty fast. Whew! Scared the shit out of me. I was ill prepared. I was trying to say something heartfelt. Oh, you motherfucker! I'll beat your dog. Ooh wee, Rick. You and I are about to have words. I know I should go back and fight the, what was it, the celestial beast or whatever. But this place is cool. That's how I tried to say something heartfelt. Trying to relate something to thank chat for being generally very cool. In a situation that people usually will exploit to be kind of know-it-all D-bags. Hey, look at that. But instead of exploiting the situation to be know-it-all D-bags, we're finding and hand-selecting and keeping the best among you to just be new members of our viewership. And, you know, that doesn't, that generally only happens when you switch to new games, and not with every new game that you switch to. So it's a real pleasant surprise for me. Cleric Beast is waiting for you? Oh, I want it. I want it so bad. After beating Nick Papagiorgio. There's a part of me that's excited to fight a more traditional monster.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you?
Depends.
I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon.
It is, Salmiak.
Call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Honestly, Salmiak, this has been sitting on my to-play list for about a year. And I've kind of been putting it off because everybody says how much they enjoy their first playthrough, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy it, but like, I only get to do it once, and I've been kind of delaying it because I know that once I play it, that it's gone, like, that first playthrough's gone forever.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
I wonder what would have happened if I'd refused fire paper. Prey.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Coarse rubbing paper that applies fire to weapons. That sounds dope as hell. What was the other thing he gave me? Prey? The fuck is prey? You know, like, ultimately, Salmiak, like, obviously that's the goal, right? Is to enjoy ourselves and let it be organic and come to us. We're finding it, we're striking a really nice balance, I think, between letting me discover things on my own and occasionally having chat hand me some quality of life tips that will get me more into the game and out of my head when it comes to working through mechanics that are unfamiliar. Because at this rate, the only Souls games that I've played and finished are Dark Souls 2 and Sekiro, and clearly these 3 games could not be more different from one another if they tried. Oh, it's a gesture for, like, multiplayer. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Thank you. I was so confused for a second. Yeah, we're in offline mode, so it doesn't really matter. It's a big fucking room. By BloodBorne standards, this is like Central Park. Yeah, sure, I'll take the bait. Tempering blood gemstone. Tissue! Welcome back, Tissue. What was that? Tempering something bloodstone? No? Ah, here we go. What are you? Display. A blood gem that fortifies weapons and adds various properties. Blood gems are especially rare bloodstones that grow on cold blood. Blood gems are kneaded into weapons using workshop tools, but only when of a matching shape. Most radial blood gems have effects that bear upon physical attacks. I kind of get what it was saying. Spoilers, you were the bait all along. Like, I will say this, we've, you know, I don't want to make it sound like I've made chat Pavlovian in its responses. Get the fuck out of here with your thorn mist.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
But we have conditioned our community to do well with a bunch of different, we've played a lot of games that were very spoiler heavy. And
those are bits.
in all my time playing these, like, incredibly intense narrative-driven games, I can only think of 2...
This is the story
pretty
of the
major
newest
spoilers.
denizen of the cave.
I can only think of 2 pretty major spoilers that slipped through. One was God of War, which was the first narrative game that we ever chose to play on this channel. And 2 was a Red Dead Redemption 2, and it wasn't even really a spoiler. Like, anybody who knows anything about Red Dead Redemption kind of knew where parts of the story were going. But it was the shit-eating attitude with which it was delivered. Other than that, we've done a really good job of policing. I managed to get through Knights of the Old Republic without knowing how that was going to turn out, despite somebody's effort. Yeah, it was the Atreus spoiler. I managed to get through all of Persona. People did try to slip some spoilers through on that, but the mods caught them before I saw them. We've managed to get through some pretty spoiler-heavy games with this chat, and for the most part, with the exception of people who were, like, just full-blown trolls, got through it just fine. I'm gonna end up losing all these fucking souls, man. It's a lot of souls. Antidote. Antidote. Yeah, counteracts poison. Man, that sucks. They wouldn't be giving me antidote if I wasn't about to be going into poison-heavy territory, I don't think. Oh god, bearings. It took me almost 3 months. Oh, look at this. It took me almost 3 months to finish Persona, doing it a couple hours at a time on stream, and I was actually depressed. I was actually depressed when that game was done. I was so sad. I was so sad when I finished Persona 5. Like, it was a month before I finally shook the funk.
Welcome home, good hunter.
And moved on to other games.
What is it you desire?
I loved that game. What a beautiful game that was.
Let the echoes become your
What a fun
strength.
game that was. That's my first JRPG.
Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
It is a long play Royal. I would play Royal. It is there's a bunch of quality of life upgrades in Royal. Yeah, I killed Papa G. As soon as I ditched the cane. Endurance isn't as important as it is in Dark Souls. Okay. Good. That's good to know. Because I was just sitting here going like, I'm gonna start dumping a shitload of points into endurance. Yeah, an overwhelming majority of the changes that were made to Royal, along with some new storyline stuff, was really just quality of life upgrades. I think I'm gonna go take a crack at the Cleric Beast, and that'll probably be where I wrap my day. Like win, lose, or draw, that'll probably be where we wrap up. Probably lose, but I mean, you know, what is this? Oh, it's storage. I thought it was a coffin. Weird. Radial, triangular, waning, circular, droplet, carol. Other attire. Yeah. Oh, I don't have the bloodstone shards necessary to upgrade those. Bummer. Yo, champion. You don't store things in your coffin? Not yet. I tell you what, I will blood gem fortification. Fortify weapons using blood gems. Blood gems imbue weapons with special characteristics. Oh, it has a rate. Look at that. I can put the wackadoo, the wackadoodle blood star thing in there. Can we purchase blood shards from the bird bath? Is that true? Socket that shit? I think I'm going to. Physical attack up 2.7%. Boost rally. The royal blood gem feels rare. Blood gems are not consumable and can be switched out? They can be switched out. Get the fuck in there. What are you doing wasting all of our time? Well, the red blood gem goes right in. Easy peasy. What about the next one? Do I have to upgrade it to get that next socket open? Is that... Okay, I gotta upgrade to get the next socket open. Gotcha. Damn! This game's looking up! Champion, how the fuck are you, sir? I hope well. Did you see? I just screamed that like I was on the Event Horizon. Where we're going, we don't need eyes to see. Do you see? Do you see? I'm gonna find it. Here we go. That is champion's work right there. We got ourselves a headboard. We got ourselves a bed frame. We got a bed skirt and some king-size pillows on the way. If it gives you an idea, chat, in that photograph, the bed that Amber and I had is as wide as the pillows are. Like, the pillows went from edge to edge on our old bed. On our old bed, the pillows went from edge to edge. And so Champion bought us the California King. And that's how much extra space we now have on our bed with new pillows on the way. So... We bought ourselves we spent a lot of money like pulling this together. We didn't want to skimp. So we spent 3 figures on a bed frame. We spent 3 figures on a headboard. We spent 3 figures on bedding. We still got stuff coming in like new pillows and whatnot. But when this is all said and done, we want this to, you know, to look like a grown-up bed. And Bug came into bed last night and got in between Amber and I. And I woke up this morning and I said, baby, did Bug come to bed last night with us? And she said, yeah, I think so. And I said, oh, that's crazy. I felt him get into bed and then I went right back to sleep and I never felt him again. And I said, did he roll up on you? And she said, no, I didn't really feel him all night long. And I was like, baby, the math checks out. Champion's geometrical math checks out. The bigger bed equals son not like roundhouse kicking me in the balls all night long. Holy shit. Sweetheart, do you understand the ramifications of what's happened here? Do you see what's going on? Oh god, just instant tears down my face. Just like, oh my god, we did it, baby. Oh my god. Our boy can come cuddle up with us. Our little cuddle bug can come cuddle with us. And not instantly make us angry at him. Next up, the Alaskan King. What is it, 9 square feet? No, not 9. Not 9 by 9. What? No, wait, what is it? It's gotta be, it's like 9 square feet, right? The California King, yeah, 9 square feet of sleep. Jesus Christ, that is too much. That, honest to God, would turn my bedroom into a bounce house. Yeah, I was gonna see if there were blood shards to be purchased. I don't, there was a different, wait, there was a different, gremlin pool. Oh, anyway. I hope you're doing well, man. I know, you know, I just stole Justin from Florida. So I'm sorry I made your state a little less cool. But I hope things are going well down there. I don't see it. I don't see any blood shards, sadly. Otherwise, I would 100% try to upgrade the saw blade again. Bummer. Maybe it shows up along the way. Just mind that this merchant costs insight. I still don't understand the mechanic on that. Poaching the coolest neighbors. You will? Fair. Fair. Look at us, chat. Look at this progress we've made today. I'm gonna go get the shit kicked out of me by the cleric beast and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, 9 square feet isn't right. Let's see. Alaskan King. Alaskan King Crab. Fucking King Crab sounds really good. Nine feet by 9 feet. Not 9 square feet. 9 feet by 9 feet. Get out of town. That's too much. That's too much. That's like my backyard. Insight's like another currency. Every 15 insight you hold makes the game harder. Oh, I'll spin the shit out of that then. Do you remember humanity from Dark Souls 2? It's like humanity you can't lose. Okay. Oh, glitch. I can't, like... I wish intently... What the fuck is that? What are you? And now he just fights with me? What happens if he dies? Huh. You can summon him again? Alright. Neat. His back looks good. Dude, Glitch, I can't wait. Oh my god. You fool! Can I heal him? Whoa, easy, Chief. The war's over. If he dies, he dies. Ivan Drago. Man, waking up in the Alaskan King, though, if you're in the middle, you might be late for work by the time you... Dude, champion, like, no bullshit with that Alaskan King... Wait, is this... No, this isn't it. What is wrong with this man? Don't bring him with it. Like, listen, just put him down. We'll get you another one when we get there. I forget what's up here. Is this the way to the Cleric Beast? I forget. Oh, through the house. You're right, you're right. For a split second, I got turned around. I came out of the bathroom, I was brushing my teeth, getting ready for bed, and Amber was already in bed. Dude, she looks like a child. She's already wee. She looks like a child in that bed. It's kind of funny how small she looks compared to how big she was in the other bed. Like, in the queen-size bed, she looked like a mother. Queen-size bed, it looked like mom was in bed. But with Amber in the new California King, it honest to God looks like I have a third child. You are so intense. I guess they would, yeah, they'd name it Alaskan King because it sounds like the state of Alaska is the only state big enough to be able to, like, comfortably house a California king-size bed. You are so intense. You are just a lot. I mean, go get him. Yeah, it's all you, bud. Oh, you're just done, huh? Jesus. Well, good news, we got a pebble for that. You're a lot. You're just a bunch extra. Listen, Taff, you can't get mad at the guy for knowing when to get out. It's not tag team. You don't have to go out when he goes in. All right, Mad Mod again. This is where we'll sign off for the day. Let's get that win. Oh, he's so fucking big. Well, that did not go. Oh, you suck! You're doing great. Is that me? That's me. Yo, we got him! Alfred! You got a real bloodlust about... Okay. Bye-bye, then. Got a real bloodlust, that Alfred. But once he's sated, he's just over it, huh? Alright, well. I appreciate you coming out, dog. Like, favorite, and subscribe, I guess. Oh, shit. That was fun. Back we go. Yeah, Alfred is real extra. If you if you shot the head, it would have stunned after 2 shots. I've gotten real iffy about trying to parry more beast-like monsters. I have 0 doubts that it's possible.
Welcome home, good hunter.
But I don't ever
What is it
suspect
you
that it
desire?
is.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
Yeah, Alfred needed to
Please stand close.
mellow himself out
Now
afterwards.
Shut your eyes.
Vitality and strength? Blood tinge and arcana. What is, out of curiosity, let's see what that does. I just want to see what the stats do. Physical defense. Defense. Come on. That's like equipping a shield. That's also defense and discovery? What is discovery? Oh, like how much you find stuff? Cleric Beast Sogo sticks coming soon. I beat Gascoigne earlier. Arcane is magic related to socket gems. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, I'll give Arcane a little boop, and then I'll give Strength a boop, I think. Old Father Lamplighter.
Farewell, good hunter.
Throwing knife, huh?
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Glitch with the gifted sub to Darth Orbix. Thank you so much, Glitch. Champion, I'll have you know, I'm working on something right now that is pretty specific to people like you and Glitch and JJ Madison. And 90th ID does a lot of 50 sub drops. I'm working right now with Trey, who made the Bit Bomb and the Bottle Rockets, and Thermal Knight, who did all of our emotes. And we're coming up with something that, for the people who do 50 subs and 100 subs, the way we see it. And there are not a lot of you, but there are enough of you out there that I felt like this was merited. Because Glitch checked the other day and dropped like 50 gifted, and I felt bad that there wasn't more oomph to it. And so we're working on something right now that at 50 gifted, which is 250 bucks, feels like 2.5 times more bang for your buck than the Bit Bomb. And if everything goes to plan, we're working on something that for the 100 gifted subs feels like it's 5 times bigger than the Bit Bomb. Or at the very least is different and equally big, so that the people who get the, you know, who go that crazy extra mile feel like they got their money's worth out of it for sure. I'm trying to decide if there's anything I really need to purchase. I guess I could buy some Quicksilver bullets. Dude, Taffy Darkness is my favorite emote now, even more so than Taffy Clown. I might as well, I guess. I'm gonna lose these souls anyway. Oh, God. I don't know what to do.